Alright, welcome here to another DotA is Hard in-house match. My name is Project Swift and I'm coming to you again from the east coast of Australia where it is currently fucking hot. Right now in Brisbane it is so freaking hot. I'm just sitting in front of my computer and I'm sweating my balls off. But, all for entertainment, all for fun. Might as well be inside, might as well be out of the heat, out of the sun. Let's enjoy some good DotA. So, this is a DotA is Hard match. Check us out on Facebook under the Facebook page of DotA is Hard. Check us out on YouTube under Project Swift, DIH. And check us out on Twitch TV under Project Swift. Today we're just going to be playing an all-pick match as we have a couple of new players who only know a few heroes, but we are testing out the new balanced shuffle. Normally we pick two captains and they draft the team, so we're testing out the balanced shuffle today and seeing how good it is. Just waiting on the last person to pick. Suru seems to be picking. One moment, I'll message him. Yep, he's picked. Alright, good. Okay, I'll call out teams. So, on the Life Stealer, we've got Corvus. On the Prophet, who hasn't come in yet, we've got Suru. On the Lena, we've got Mizuko. Level 69 Wizard playing the Centaur War Runner. And Omni... Onamai? I gotta learn these names thing. Onamai on the Bane. We've got Liz Bean playing the Death Prophet. We've got Deadline playing the Luna. We've got a Barmy playing the Dro. We have EJ playing the Venomancer. And we have... You know what, go fuck yourself, playing Rubik. Alright then, so those who we got playing, yeah, hopefully it will be a good game. Just an all pick, so not any incredible team composition going there, but a few interesting heroes, and hopefully we'll see a few interesting plays. So we've got Life Stealer and Bane going bottom against a Rubik and a Luna. In the mid lane, we've got solo mid Lena going against a solo mid Death Prophet, so Crypt Swarm up against Dragon Salve, basically. So they'll be trading bats for fire in this lane. And up top we've got a Dro Ranger and a Venomancer against a solo top War Runner. And we have a Nature's Prophet in the jungle. Alright then, we've got some early warding coming up from the Dire team. None seen for the Radiant team. Bit of action going on in the bottom lane. Rubik's looking to get caught out and looking to trade for a Life Stealer, but they both sneak away on enough life. Rubik pops a salve, and Life Stealer eats a couple of tangos and he can just heal it up. No, not yet. He doesn't have Feast yet. He can't heal it up. But that is all good. He'll probably pick up Feast for the next level, and then he'll be able to pick it up with a few hits. Depending on what sort of lane you're going, this lane they don't really have a good stun to hold them down while the Life Stealer beats on them, but getting Feast first is good. Unless you're going for an First Blood with open wounds, Feast is a fantastic opening skill. Makes you do so much damage, and it gives you really good survivability as you hit. Pops a salve to stop himself from dying, and Bane sleeps him just to make sure. Nice little nuke from Luna. Few hits, that Bane's auto attack doing a lot of damage. And both of the Dire team slink away on a little bit of health, and its salve gets popped. Top lane we've got the War Runner just sort of going toe to toe with a Dro at the moment. Dro leading the last hits over the War Runner by a lot. Dro is getting lots of good last hits, going for two early Wraith Bands, looking to get that damage up, and the Venomancer is pulling, doing stack and pull to deny the experience to the War Runner. In mid lane we've got 8 last hits to 6 last hits on either. Just sort of trading. Death Prophet has gone a fast bottle, so we'll be looking to get some rune whoring in. Good little stun there from the Lena. Lena looks to have gone to 1 level in stun, and looks to be maxing Dragon Salve, and then hopefully going Fiery Soul. I enjoy that build. So you just get the 1 level in stun because the mana cost doesn't go up with the level. So you keep it at a nice cheap 90 mana stun. Oh, sorry, gotta pick up my speaking today. But yes, nice cheap 90 mana stun, and then you get plenty of attack speed from throwing down spells. And this double damage should hurt a lot, as it seems that the Death Prophet might be looking to get caught out. So see that attack speed there and that double damage. Takes down the Lisbene for the first blood.
First blood. This one's gonna be a scorch.
Also,
So
Corvus
much
is
for
looking to be
diplomacy.
caught out here. The Life Stealer, oh, good sleep there from the Bane, but gets dragged back by the Rubik. Another nuke from the Luna, taking a lot of auto attack damage. Does a little steal of health, but the last attack goes in from the Luna. Escapes on 5 health from under the tower. Good fight there from the Radiant. I can't really... There's possible... No, that was on cooldown. I can't really see any other way that the Dire could have got out of that. They did well enough, but unfortunately that movement speed from the Luna, they just can't quite escape it, especially with the Boots of Speed. For those who didn't know, Luna has the highest base movement speed in the game, so it is difficult to run away from her or chase her. Lisbene, the Death Prophet, pops her haste up to try and skip away, but will take a little bit of nuke damage. She should watch out, she's going to get zapped. No, she sneaks away just in time. Gotta watch out for Luna's ultimate, does massive damage. Lena's ultimate, sorry, this one is Luna. God, that's gonna get annoying. Little stun, little bit of harass going on to the Bane. Bane looks to be getting a fast soul ring, so it can harass with that brain sap. Instead of getting 2 levels in Nightmare, it is also possible to get a level or 2 in Enfeeble. If you cast that on the carry in the lane who is trying to get all the farm, it reduces their attack damage by a lot, and just makes it really inconvenient to try and last hit when you're down 30 or 60 damage. See that movement speed from Luna, just skips away, does, barely anything, comes back in, takes a few hits, and then just kites, just runs away. Life Stealer's going to go under the tower and will go down to the Rubik. That was good use of the movement speed from the Luna. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of heckling going on. I don't enjoy the heckling, but try and keep it polite, lads.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Looks like Lena's getting caught out by the Venomancer. We'll throw a stun in. Stuns under the tower. Only takes 1 tower hit. Good damage here. Unfortunately, he is going to get away. The Lena's going to get away, and the Venomancer is going to be in a bit of a pickle here, as the Nature's Prophet comes in, puts in an auto attack, but does not have the trees to slow him down. Venomancer's just taking a little creep wave for a walk.
Getting banged up.
Death Prophet goes top, finds a regen rune, can continue that push in the mid lane.
Radiant's mid tower could use a hand.
I might go through a few skill builds here, as I see an interesting build coming out from the Luna here. To Luna's build, I enjoy maxing Lucent Beam first, because your ultimate's damage is based off your Lucent Beams. If you don't have Lucent Beam, your ultimate... if you don't have maximum Lucent Beam, it compromises your ultimate and makes it do less damage. Also, I really... Luna Blessing, I don't enjoy that much. It levels up fairly poorly compared to other skills, but 1 level in it to get that bonus night vision range is fantastic. But I would stay with 1 point in it, and then possibly get a point in Moonglaive, or get some stats, whatever you're looking for. I don't usually level up Moonglaive until I have some decent pushing power, like some treads or Helm of the Dominator. Lifesteal is getting caught out here, rages, and ultimate from the War Runner. Takes 1 hit, but does sneak under the tower. Good runaway there, and good ultimate by the War Runner. Luna and Rubik are shredding this bottom lane together. Massive ultimate from the Lena, takes out the Death Prophet. Bane is looking to take a lot of damage here, runs under the tower, they get scared off. Good runs from these two. Good work at staying alive. They have taken a couple of deaths. They've got 3 deaths between them. So they're doing their best, but this is a very annoying and brutal lane. Being able to pull them out of position with Rubik and then put on the mini stun from the Luna, and the movement speed chase from the Luna, and this extra damage from the Luna Blessing is just picking them off. It's just pulling them out of position and then taking advantage from that. We've got the Venomancer looking to come bottom for a gank here. Tries to pull. I think the ward saw it there. I think the ward could have tried to pull it off the pull, but I don't think it works like that. Unfortunately, that would have been a good move from EJ. Ping's going on bottom lane. Bottom lane's looking a little bit dangerous right now. The Venomancer's been seen, gets copped by a stun, big zap, and brain sap finishes him off. Ultimate from the Luna. Just completely gets ultimate by the Lina. Lina's ultimate beats Luna's ultimate. Big zap. Good stun there from the Lina. Rubik's looking quite low. I don't know if they'll be able to finish him off. One more attack. Yes, that will take him down. Very good from the Lina. Very good place.
Hot enough for you?
Venomancer comes back in, looks to maybe do a little cleanup, but they're still looking very threatening. Even though they're all on low life, looks threatening. Death Prophet takes down the mid tower. Uses an illusion, does a little bit more pushing, but yes, gets the money from taking down the tower. That money can go to good use, and she might be able to finish off her arcane boots soon. Meanwhile, Dro Ranger is on the top, leading last hits by a long way, following behind by almost half, unfortunately, is the Nature's Prophet looking to get some, looking to go a fast hand of Midas. This Nature's Prophet starting build, I don't know so much about starting with the Gloves of Haste with the plus 15 attack speed. I think plus 15 attack speed doesn't actually increase your damage too much. If you look to go 3 branches and maybe a Mantle of Intelligence, it will increase your stats and increase your last hitting power. Good Gale there from the Venomancer, and it looks like Vayne is going to be in a seriously bad way right now. Last hit from the Rubik, giving him a double kill. Oh, big stun coming in from the Lina, picks up the Rubik. Massive ultimate on the Luna again. He uses his bottle to cancel that. Ultimate from the War Runner, running around to catch out the Luna. Stun on the Venomancer. Hit, slow, uses his ultimate. War Runner's coming in. Attacks, silence on the Death Prophet. This auto-attacking Lina. Nice shot. That was a very, very good use of ultimate from the War Runner coming into support, and very good plays by the Lina. That was impressive to watch. I liked that. Yes, this No has gone full level stun, full level salve with one level in Fiery Soul, and is now leveling up Fiery Soul. The skill build of the the item build of the Lina is interesting. Power Treads is probably my least favorite item on the Lina, because she gets all her attack speed from Fiery Soul. The attack speed of the treads isn't so necessary. I prefer to get either a Arcane Boots, and you can have your have some good mana. Bane is looking to be caught out here and will probably go down. Sleeps himself, but unfortunately he's got nowhere to run, and Luna picks him off with the last level with an attack of Lucent Beam. But yes, as I was saying, Treads is probably my least favourite boots on Lina. It is perfectly fine. The extra attack speed and the option to stat toggle as you cast and you attack and you farm, and all the regen stuff that you can get from toggling your treads is fine, but I prefer Arcane Boots as it gives a little bit of needed support to your team. War Runner is called out, big stomp, catches 4 people in a stomp, but unfortunately that slow from the Venomancer just means that he can't run away. Big attacks. Good double kill from the Lina there. Good double stun. Uses the attack speed to finish him off. Stuns down the Death Prophet, and then backs off as the poison threatens to finish him off. Final point. As well as Arcane Boots, my other enjoyed boots is Phase Boots, because the extra attack damage stacks fantastically with the attack speed from Fiery Soul. When you stun and salve and get all that bonus attack speed, your damage goes through the roof. Your DPS, physical DPS, goes through the roof. It's quite fantastic. Dro is still leading the last hits by a long way, has Shadow Blade in 13 minutes, probably less. Unfortunately, all the fighting has been going on down in the bottom lane, so the bottom carries on the bottom lane are down a fair bit in farm. Only 20 hits on the next. Still 50 hits on the Nature's Prophet with a Hand of Midas, so it looks like he might be picking up the carry role if Naix is unable to pick up some farm. But Radiant are leading the kills at the moment. So, will be interesting to see how that all balances out. Take a quick look at the XP graph. The XP is in the Radiant's favour, definitely, with all those extra kills. The gold graph is in the Dire's favour. So, that is interesting, having the two split apart. Bit of counter-warding here. But yes, having the two split apart. That's the extra kills on the Radiant side, but all that farm going to the Dro on the Dire side. Splits the two XP graphs. We've got 3 going for push here. Unfortunately, the tower's already been knocked down. They could look to go pushing further. The Luna here is using the invisible rune to good effect. Unfortunately, cannot jump on somebody with an eclipse, but does point out the position to other teammates. He's got to watch out. His invisible rune is about to run out. It is possible that he could be caught out here. Nope. Realizes that it's about to run out and sneaks away. War Runner getting caught by the Venomancer, but nobody to follow up on it. Lina was coming around the back just in case they decided to jump on him. Interesting build coming from the Lina here. Has a Sanj, is possibly looking to go Heaven's Halberd or Sanj and Yasha to just capitalize on that attack speed. Might be going a carry Lina. Attack damage carry Linas are always entertaining. If you just get critical strike, your attack damage goes through the roof. One Daedalus, whenever you cast spells, your attacks with critical strike is just you can easily attack damage down a hero.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Top tower's being pushed. Dro's going in to pick up that farm. Picks up a Morbid Mask, so looking to do some sort of safe farming in case anybody jumps on her. She can sneak away with the Shadow Blade and then regen all that health with the Morbid Mask.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
Bottom tower's getting pushed by the Nature's Prophet. He's doing what he does best, looking to pick up an early treads. Lina uses his ultimate, but Nature's Prophet uses his sprout to good effect because you can't see past the trowels in the trees. Because enemies can't see past the trees, that means that the Luna wouldn't have been able to see inside of the trees and wouldn't have been able to hit Nature's Prophet with his ultimate. So good use of trees there from the Nature's Prophet. Some pings going on to the bottom lane. They're maybe looking to catch out the Luna. Lina wanders in, won't find anyone unless he starts teleporting away. I think he just missed seeing it. Yes, just missed seeing him turn away. Throws down a stun, but nothing there. In the mid lane, here's the Luna that just teleported. Got to be careful there because Bane could easily use his ultimate on the Luna and then War Runner can just stand there and hit him. Luna does not have very much health at all. To counterbalance her fast movement speed, her health is quite lacking. Can easily be nuked down by a couple of spells. Death Prophet here is defending the tower. Hopefully she'll get a deny in. Nope, unfortunately not. Nature's Prophet. God damn it, there are so many heroes with similar names in this game. We've got Luna and Lina and Death Prophet and Nature's Prophet and it's going to be playing on me for a little while. It's going to take me the whole game to get used to it, and then we'll have a whole new selection of heroes. So here we've got Luna going for a similar idea as the Dro. Has got a Morbid Mask so she can farm safely. Has got looking to go Treads as the next item, and has got 1 level in Moonglade. Still hasn't got maximum Lucent Beam. Good pushing here from the Radiant team. Pushing the Venomancer way out of the way so he can't drop his wards to annoy people like this. Good pushing, tanking from the Treants, tanking from the Nature's Prophet's Treants, and then Lina picks up the final last hit. It's going massive slow, has got a Sanj and an Orb of Venom, so making sure that no one can get away from her.
Radiant's mid tower's coming apart.
pings on the bottom tower, so they're calling for defense, but all the Radiant have backed off and going to look to take advantage of this farming opportunity that they've been given. Luna was pushing the mid tower, but sneaks away, sees an invis rune,
Invisibility?
picks it up and can possibly do some scouting. The Radiant Ward did see that one, so they do know that there is an invisible Luna wandering around. Looking at the last hits, Dro is still leading the last hits massively. Has got a Helm of the Dominator and now looks to be going a Black King bar quite possibly with the Ogre Club there. Has got good agility and is giving a decent buff to all her teammates, all her ranged teammates with Precision Aura. See, look at that, Venomancer with a bonus 43 damage and only has, what, 1 item, 2 items giving extra stats, extra damage. So that is a massive bonus to this team, especially standing around the Luna. Precision Aura coupled with Luna's Blessing will increase damage of the attack damage of ranged units in this team quite a lot. And yes, their entire team is ranged damage. So they'll be benefiting from those 2 auras a lot. Rubik doing a little bit of pushing here. Sentry Ward has de-warded. Went to de-ward there, but it must have disappeared just before or as they were choosing to de-ward it. Dro Ranger is still picking up the farm. Nature's Prophet looking to be caught out here, but no, escapes away. Yes, uses Sprout, teleports away. A good consideration, just looking at the Nature's Prophet skill build here, if you get one level in Sprout, early on is more than enough. Centaur War Runner looks has been has been picked off by the Dro Ranger, so that will reveal just how much damage the Dro Ranger is doing right now. But back to the Nature's Prophet, if you just get 1 level in Sprout early on, you don't need to level it again until you're level 16. It levels quite badly. If you just get 1 level in Sprout, 1 level in Teleportation, and then max your Nature's Call, that ensures that you'll be able to do good strong pushing, and you'll be able to do good strong jungling and good strong ganks. So that method of leveling Nature's Prophet is quite effective. And then if you max Nature's Call, then if you level up Teleportation, by the time you're getting a few items that will help with your push, you can teleport around much faster. Nakes is getting really caught out here. He's going to die very easily. Just gets nuked down by 4 heroes. Picked off, made sure that slow from the Venomancer didn't stop him from running away. And these Plague Wards in the back see the Radiant coming to try and pick off some stragglers. Looks like Lena here is going for just a complete slow build. That is going to be built into a Scatty. Sentry Ward, an Observer Ward, Radiant Observer Ward placed right on top of the Sentry Ward. So they're going to have to pick that off before they've possibly got less than a minute left. But yes, drop a ward down, walk away, and that ward will happily pick off that Observer Ward, unless he doesn't. Yes, he does micro it. And then yes, War Runner will knock it off. The Radiant did see this Regeneration Ward here, Regeneration Rune. I don't think the Dire have seen it. Ooh, coming in from the bushes, good ultimate from Bane. Completely snaps the Rubik up. As he comments here, going, ouch, completely caught him off guard. That was a good ultimate from Bane. Yeah, still looking at this. I really enjoy getting at least 1 level in Enfeeble, 2 levels in Enfeeble. Good stun, good nuke from the Lena there. And Luna getting completely caught out as well by the Nature's Prophet. And it looks possibly against 4 heroes. The Dro's coming in. Use Shadow Blade, so I don't think they saw her, but a strong push will be going on the mid tower now. But yes, as I was saying, now that Bane's Enfeeble has been changed to a straight amount of damage. So it used to be a percentage amount of damage, but now it is straight amount of damage. It is much better in the early game compared to the late game. So if you put Bane against solo mid Bane against a solo mid Shadow Fiend, and you level Enfeeble, Shadow Fiend will not be able to last hit anything, and it is hilarious watching carry heroes trying to last hit with 30 damage as opposed to their normal 60 or 70 damage. It's
really funny. Try it sometime. So defense here, it's about time. Drow Ranger has a Black King bar. It's about time that the Drow Ranger came out of the woodwork and started throwing some massive damage into people. They sort of need it. The Radiant is ahead by 6 kills. The XP graph is still in the Radiant's favour by only 3,000, so it's not a massive advantage. The gold graph has been picked back up. That was all Drow's farm so far, but it is being picked back up by all those kills that the Radiant are picking up. So it's just sneaking into the Radiant favour now. So it's about time that Drow came out of the woodwork and started doing some massive damage during team fights and hurt people, make people fear her, and regain some of that map control. Although this warding from the Venomancer is very impressive. They got wards everywhere, needed places. This one, yes, they have been doing a lot of pushing, so this one is a valid ward. Could possibly put it down here, one of these 2 spots. That will give vision of people coming up through here, and it will also give vision of anybody, mostly the Nakes, trying to farm the ancient creeps. So those are good ward spots to think of in the future. Also, just in case he didn't have enough wards, he's putting plague wards around just to give him even more vision. Lifestealer has his armlet now. 25 minutes, a little bit slow, but he did have a very difficult time. Pings are happening here. They might be looking to group up for a smoke gank. Ping on haste room. They might be looking to run through and try and catch these people while they're doing some ancient jungling. Nakes has got 66 last hits, as I said earlier. Lagging behind on the farm, especially compared to the Drow. But between the Lina, the Nature's Prophet, and the Lifestealer, that is a decent amount of farm between the 3 heroes. Nature's Prophet taking lots of damage from that Luna. Luna doesn't really have any items and is doing 200 damage a hit, so that Precision Aura plus that Lunar Blessing is, just mincing people. Does so much damage. Pings are happening, so all these wards have seen the Lina. Hopefully they're looking to completely catch her out. There's a sentry ward there. She doesn't know this, and her godlike is gone. Unfortunately, Lina seems to get a little bit cocky with her 12 kills, wandered out into the open, no real wards, no real protection. Got caught out by 4 heroes. Even with the sentry ward there, so the invis rune didn't help at all. Bane getting caught out again.
No breaking through
And with 2 heroes down, they might be looking to do a push. Nature's Prophet is top, threatening to cut down this top tower. Looks like it's going to happen. Summon another unit of treants. Will open up his, put his sprouts up and then teleport away. Venomancer put a plague ward in to see the, just to see the Nature's Prophet teleport away. War Runner got caught out as well by Drow Ranger and Lina. That is a lot of damage to be taken from 2 heroes. Now they've got 4 heroes down, they should definitely be looking to push at least this mid tower, possibly another tower.
Mid tower's getting banged up.
Luna's got the right idea. All the other heroes, unfortunately, are sort of wandering around. He's low, they're both on full. She's defending top tower, but definitely these 3 heroes could have happily pushed that tower and straight onto the next tower. They should have taken advantage of 4 heroes being down. Lina getting very close to that Skadi now. Venomancer has finally finished some decent boots, has got Tranquil boots. All his money has been going into warding, and he's been doing a very good job with the warding. Not a single Radiant ward is up, they've all been counter-warded, and they have plenty of map vision. Lina has finished her Eye of Skadi now, so watching her slow people is going to be funny. She'll just walk in, stun, start attacking people, and they won't be going anywhere. Black Kimbar is going to be coming up on the Luna. It's getting very close now. Pings on the bottom lane. We found the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet has Hand of Midas and a Scythe of Fires now, doing massive damage, completely clearing up creep waves, getting extra money while he's at it. 3 heroes will be coming bottom to look to stop him though, but he will run into the bushes and teleport away. The Dro Ranger is going to mincemeat this top tower, doing mind-boggling amounts of damage. Fortification is put up, but I am unsure. Two heroes, 5 heroes going to come in, try and catch her out. She does have that Shadow Blade and the Black King Bar, so quite possible she's going to, yes, just walk away from this. Took down top tower, easily walk away, no real danger there. I don't think, they don't think any of the Radiant team have any protection. Not protection, sorry, detection. And even Venomancer is going to be caught out as they're looking for the Dro Ranger. But Lifestealer is in a bad spot at the moment. Ultimate is thrown out from Luna, but another ultimate is thrown out from Lena. That's that attack speed there with that slow. Rubik gets caught out, but Dro Ranger standing up on the top doing all this damage. Pops the Black King Bar. 300 damage a hit, plus critical strikes. Just triple kill. Gets revenge on her team. Two heroes died, and then 3 heroes just died to the Dro's auto-attacking. They need to get in close. They need to keep her disabled, keep her stunned. Even though she has a Black King Bar, it is going to be a difficult task. So they do have the disables to do it, though. They do have Light Strike Array, they have Sprout, they have open wounds, lots of slows. They've got the stun from the War Runner. Bane's ultimate does go through Black King Bar, so that will be key to keeping the Dro pinned down. If you can just use Fiend's Grip on the Dro Ranger, it doesn't matter if he has Black King Bar on or not. It will give them a full 5 seconds to try and focus her down before she does too much damage. So we got 2 heroes sneaking into the jungle now, but a Radiant Ward will see 3 of them. 2 of them, I think he picked up, yes, an Invisible Rune. So they're probably guessing that 3 heroes are wandering around in their jungle right now. As you can see, the 3 of them are just here. The 4 of them are around here. Don't really want to walk into their jungle right now. So DotA is doing a good job of limiting the Radiant's farm. Daedalus up on the Dro Ranger. Interesting fact, the highest number of Dro games that are won, out of Dro games that are won, the highest bought item is Daedalus. So if you want to improve your chances number-wise of winning a game with Dro, buy a Daedalus. Just rush a Daedalus, you'll be fine, I promise you. 3 heroes, Rubik has seen them, has picked up the Dragon Salve from the Lena. Has got a Pipe of Insight, which is good against their team. They do, between the Lena, the Bane, and the War Runner, they do a fair bit of magical damage. But also between the Lena, the Nature's Prophet, and the Lifestealer, they also do a good mixture of physical damage as well. So, will be quite, yes, the Pipe won't be quite enough, but hopefully the Dro's damage will be threatening enough to just sort of keep everyone away from their pushes. Pings are happening, so the Radiant have a ward up here now, so they know what will be happening. No, sorry, that's a Dire ward. Dire have a ward up there, Radiant have a ward up here. They also have a Sentry ward, so looking to do some counter warding, but I don't think they found any Dire wards there. Venomancer is coming up. Doesn't have a Sentry ward to get... Oh, that's a Dire ward. Stop doing this, Damo. Yes, looking to just take a little bit of jungling with all these Plague Wards. Look at all those Plague Wards. Seen the heroes coming in from the Radiant team, and it's going to back off. Nope, he's still there for the moment. But, and gets caught out by the Lena, unfortunately. That attack damage, that slow, just too much for the Venomancer. I'm going to take a drink. It's going to be good. Ooh, action. Missing action. Luna goes down to the Lena. An ultimate from Bane on the Luna, I believe. Dro Ranger takes down the lifesteal. And then with Black King Bar, the Dro, everyone just scatters. Once the Black King Bar comes off, the Lena comes back in, teleports on top of the fight, stuns on top of the fight. Nature's Prophet comes in. Dro pops out of the Shadow Blade at the back of the fight and starts dealing even more damage. Nature's Prophet is getting... Yes, is going to go down. Bane is off to the side here. Should teleport away right now. Very good. They're going to miss him. Yes, they're not going to see him teleport out either, so they might continue looking for him. Rubik sneaks away on a tiny little bit of life, as does the Lena. Good fight for both teams. Unfortunately, I missed a little bit because I was taking a drink. But, good fight, and Venomancer wanders top to defend the tower. As a note, this is possibly my least favourite ward spot in the whole game. You can't see very much. You can see a large section of the river and a little bit up there, but you can't see any more movements. You can't see along here, you can't see up here, you can't see this spot in here. Yeah, this spot gives similar vision along here, down here and up here, but it also gives all up around here, so you can see if somebody's jungling in there. Doesn't give the vision this far up. The vision stops about here, I think. This might be better earlier on when people are threatening to come up behind from the mid lane and do some ganks. Sorry, I missed out a bit of action. Double kill from the Lena, snags the Death Prophet and the Luna. That attack speed still doing so much damage. Getting a Claymore, so hopefully I think that doesn't build into critical strike, I think. Claymore builds into a Shadow Blade, so I doubt that he'll be going Battle Fury, but I have been proved wrong before. But looks to be going into a Shadow Blade. That was a pretty little tune, so that must be the new update. There's a new little tune that goes with the death of Roshan, but now Dro Ranger has the Aegis the Immortal. Just try killing her now. That's going to be fun. Just with that in mind, I'm wondering who's going to win this. Taking another look at the XP graph, it's shifted down into the Dire's favour now. That had a number of team fights recently. Also the gold has shifted back into the Dire's favour again. Still only about 5,000 either way, both the XP and the gold. Still only just over 5,000, but that could be enough of an advantage at this point. On the Dire team, all the farm is focused on top of the Dro at the moment. Dro is nearly max level. Take a look at this. Yes, Dro is a much higher, like 10 levels higher than anybody else on her team. Also, she has all the farm. So, all the farm and all the experience is focused on the Dro, where it is much more balanced out in the Radiant team. So, levels are much more balanced out, sort of a little bit higher than the Dire team, but not by much. Also, the farm is a bit more balanced out between 4 heroes, the Bane falling behind a little bit. So it will be interesting. If they can manage to take down the Dro, the Dire team will crumble a little bit, as most of the farm is on the Dro. For the Dire team, they're going to have to take out more heroes, but they'll probably be able to do so easier. But they will have to take out more heroes before the effectiveness sinks in. Good ultimate from the Bane, completely picks up the... completely stops the Black King bar, but unfortunately no one was able to capitalize on it, and takes a lot of damage. Massive crits happening from the Dro Ranger right now. Uses her Shadow Blades to get away, as did the Lena. And right now it looks like a big push, or lots of damage are coming out from the Luna and the Dro Ranger. Nature's Prophet. Oh, good silence there from the Death Prophet. Yes, Nature's Prophet did use her trees to stop the vision, but with the silence, he wasn't able to teleport away. So that was a very good silence there from the Death Prophet. Lena also tried to pick up a kill, but unfortunately, Death Prophet is just that little bit too tanky. That Bloodstone will do it for you. Creeps are pushing into the bottom lane, but Luna teleports bottom to happily and easily defend that push. Lots of money from her bouncing Moonglaive. Dro Ranger looks to be going top to push this lane in. Can do lots of damage and capitalize on that Nature's Prophet. Capitalize on the death of that Nature's Prophet. So it will be difficult for them to not counter push, but sort of like split push. So say if they were pushing this lane, Nature's Prophet can teleport in to the other lane and easily push it back up.
Invisibility.
Venomancer picks up an Invis rune. That has been seen by a Radiant Observer Ward, so they know that there is an invisible Venomancer getting around. Bane uses a Shadow... There's lots of Shadow Blades going around. Uses Shadow Blade, but has been seen by this Sentry Ward. Bane's ultimate was picked up by the Rubik. That's interesting. 2 heroes come in to help out. The Luna comes in, pops Black King Bar. Ultimate goes off by the Venomancer a little while ago in the fight. Right now, Lifestealer got caught completely out. Sort of ran in, kept going, but got caught out. Then the Drow Ranger's doing a mid push, and it's just taking a lot of damage. Kills off the... Oh, that was the Aegis as well. Yes, Drow Ranger must have realised that she was unable to get away from that Lina with all her slow. Turned around to fight, managed to kill off the Nature's Prophet, even with the 2 heroes attacking her and all the disables. But they did take out the Drow Ranger, and now, until she is alive again, the Dire team will be lacking in hero power. So, even with 2 heroes dead, now is the time to possibly jump in on top of the Dire team and try and kill off a few heroes, get a little bit of hero farm, some hero kills, and get some good experience. But, of course, defend your towers first. It looks like the Radiant team will hopefully look to push back into their jungle, take back a little bit of their farming space. Still another 50 seconds on the Drow until she comes back. Plenty of Plague Wards are out though, so as soon as the Radiant team push in, the Dire are going to know exactly where they are. Plenty of wards, 2 really offensive wards here, making sure that they know exactly what the Dire team is doing as soon as they walk out of their base. And then another Rune Ward over here, also protecting Roshan. Not so critical now. So yes, another 5 minutes left on the Roshan, so that ward is going to disappear. So that ward would have been put up when the Drow Ranger did go to Roshan. Corvus doing a little bit of farming, looking to get his Assault Cuirass, is about halfway there. Got the Hyperstone and the Chainmail. Lena's using her Shadow Blade, doing a little bit of scouting, hoping to catch somebody out. Drow Ranger is now alive again. Completely maxed out with experience, almost maxed out with items. One more item and she'll be full, and then her effectiveness will peak. And at that point they really want to get the game ended as fast as possible. A smoke gank is happening here, so all 5 heroes have been caught in a smoke. The lines have been drawn for what path they are going to follow. Seems Rubik completely ignores that pathway, gets caught out, 4 staff straight into the middle of him. Unfortunately, the other heroes were there to capitalise on it. They did jump in, help him out. The Bane Shadow Bladed away, and Nature's Prophet is looking in a bad spot here, but nice trees, nice use of trees there. Lena comes in from behind, but again Rubik's got Bane's ultimate, has Mean Grip, and completely shreds the person who jumps out. Nature's Prophet was stopped from teleporting by a silence from Death Prophet.
Throw another hero
And
on the fire.
yeah, 2 buybacks though, so they won't be able to capitalise on the 3 deaths and do a massive push. Nature's Prophet and Lifestealer are pushing top. Somebody will teleport top. Venomancer will teleport top. Won't be able to defend too much push. But I believe that these 4 heroes should have just gone for it. There was 1 dead, 2 top. They should have just pushed straight into that tower. They could rack so much faster than both. Yeah, they could have taken down the tower, taken down the barracks so much faster than the Nature's Prophet and the Nace. There is a gem now on the Luna, so that so many Shadow Blades were coming out in this game, it is bound to happen. There's bound to be a gem coming. Drow Ranger looks to be going final item as an Eagle Song, is only doing 450 damage a hit at the moment, plus critical strike. I want to see that Eagle Song, as well as 5 other items from her soul, and she just gets 6 Divine Rapiers. Although she is killing herself to the War Runner's Blade Mail. 2 hits almost knocked off the Drow completely. 2 hits brought her down to half-life, so she's going to have to watch out for that in the future. Then Lena jumps in, uses the Shadow Blade, can use the Shadow Blade again, but there's the Drow on the Luna. They will turn around and completely reverse that on her.
Nature's Prophet continuing to push top, now has Orchid Malevolence and a Scythe of Eyes. So looking to do plenty of disables on the Radiant team. Going to follow him for a moment while I take a drink. No, I'm not. I'm going to have a look around. I'll follow Dro. Why not? You can just take a moment to marvel those crits. Almost finishing off Butterfly. Very close to finishing Butterfly, and at that point they should really push. They should look to end the game. Their carry, their main carry, will be completely maxed out. So if she does not push from then on, she will begin. She will have hit her peak, and her effectiveness will drop off as the rest of the Radiant team picks up. Looking to get a drums on Death Prophet, increase the push. Mechanism has been finished on the Venomancer, that is more push. Rubik has got the pipe still, so even more push. And Luna just being Luna with Moonglaives, so massive push on the Dire team. They should use it.
If I can't have you, no one.
Venomancer jumps out with the Dro Ranger. They need the what is it? Bane sneaks away on the with the Shadowblade. Need the Luna down with the Gem of True Sight in order to do any real effective pushing. So there's a 5-group mid. Hopefully they're going to go for a strong push straight up the mid. Dro wanders around, does a little bit of scouting around the bushes. Radiant team, I believe, know what are coming. Nature's Prophet trying to do that distraction push top, but will back off and looks to be teleporting back mid. Or possibly teleporting to the bot lane. The Dire team have vanished from mid. They can't be seen by the Radiant at all. So Nature's Prophet is right to run away and hide at this point. But he has just teleported bottom. And as we can see, these Dire heroes are coming into the bottom lane right now. So possibly in a bad spot, but I don't think they can see him through there. If he had decided to use Nature's Call to get out and continue that push, he would have been in a really bad position. Ultimate from the Death Prophet there. That was a bit of an unnecessary ultimate, I believe. There wasn't any team fight happening and they weren't looking to push a tower. So unfortunately she's going to have this ultimate for about another 15 seconds, I think, but will not have it then for a full minute. So I don't think they're going to have this ultimate to push down this tower. But between the Dro's Aura and phenomenal damage, as well as the Luna, I don't think that will be an issue at all. Look at how much damage Dro is doing. Just, it's not really a tower, it's just an origami thing shaped as a tower. It's just completely made of paper. What is this? Bane is doing a little push mid, a little Necronomicon push mid, trying to distract them. Uses his Shadowblade, sees who's coming after him, sees that there is now three heroes there, and decides to back off. Death Prophet wandering back. Dro Ranger has finished his Butterfly now, so at the moment he is maxed out unless he just decides to sell Shadowblades and buy Divine Rapiers. So they should definitely be looking to push right now. Possibly farming back some buyback gold just to make sure that the Dro Ranger can buy back in case he gets knocked off. But push, damn it! Come on, Dire, push. You have that advantage. Push. I'm just going to look at the graphs, make sure I'm not talking out my ass. So over 7,500 XP in the Dire's favour, and over 7,500 gold in the Dire's favour. So big advantage in the Dire's favour. Push, damn it. Nature's Prophet is, yes, definitely going to be caught out here. Silenced, big hits, 200 damage hits, 600 damage critical strike. Bit of a slow sheep, unfortunately, from the Nature's Prophet, but when you're just doing a split push with Furion, people can tend to sort of, oh yeah, they're all off in the jungle or something, it's all good. And then they can get caught out. Their reaction speeds can be down when they're doing interesting little pushes like that. The Nakes, the Lifestealer, is about 5 gold from finishing his Assault Cuirass. That will help to stop both the Luna and the Dro's damage, and it will help increase his Nature's Prophet's and Lena's damage altogether. Ping has been put down on Roshan. Radiant, yes, I believe that Radiant Ward has seen that. Lots of pings happening, so they know that Roshan is being attacked at the moment. Again, shitloads of damage coming out from the Drow Ranger. Many, many pings. Come on, they need to capitalize. Nope, too late. They pick off, yes, they pick off Roshan, and Luna picks up the gem, not the gem, the Aegis to protect that gem. Centaur teleports in. Does a little bit of damage, and then he uses his ultimate so that everyone else can catch up. The Drow Ranger ran bottom to pick off the Nature's Prophet. Centaur Warshief gets taken down, unfortunately, and Bane slept the Venomancer but does not have far to go. Had a few seconds left on the Shadowblade, but got nuked down by the winner. Slow coming out from the Lifestealer, but Shadowblade met with a late dust, and unfortunately the Lifestealer was kited. At this point he could use his ultimate to sneak. I think the Lena actually killed off those creeps that the Lifestealer could have jumped into. That was a bit unfortunate, but in the heat of the moment you just sort of throw spells. Throw spells out, do lots of damage. Unfortunately I think he actually that worked against the Lifestealer at that point. Important facts to try and think of when you're in the middle of the fight, but in the heat of the moment it happens. Massive damage, all 5 heroes down, taking out barracks, taking out towers. They can just go straight through and finish it off now. And that is what the Drow Ranger seems to have decided to do. Other heroes have decided to go for that other tower, but Drow Ranger is just going to go, nah, fuck it, I'm going to finish it off. The Luna gets nuked down. Centaur War Runner turns on his Blade Mail and he runs past the Drow Ranger. Rubik is going to get picked off by the Bane. And Drow Ranger, long hair, don't care, finish it off. A little bit of fortification, why not? Make it last for a moment. Centaur tries to snatch out the Drow. Dust has gone out, they can see her now. Bane's ultimate is on cooldown. Luna has come back in to help. Big crit still coming from the Drow. That Lifestealer's health. No, too much lifesteal, can't keep it down. And that is it. Good game. Good game, everyone. Again, this is Project Swift from DotA is Hard. Fantastic game. Check us out on Facebook under DotA is Hard. Check out our YouTube channel under Project Swift DIH. Fantastic game. Hope you enjoyed it. Interesting bit of back and forth. Couple of out of the usual builds that people went with. Enjoyable. Thank you very much, and see you all